Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I'm back with the reactions. And I can't believe this. Jodie Sweetin from Full House. She only made enough money to just buy a studio apartment, not even one mansion in her whole lifetime. I can't believe it. Let's get into the video.
Some of the things that go with being a public figure, people know your salary. So people always like, oh man, you don't have to work another day in your life, or people might assume
Well, I think people assume you know my salary, but anyone who's worked for Netflix is probably like, yeah, it's not what you Look, this is not the days of ABC television, everybody's making $1 million on Friends.
Wow.
It's weird, people assume that I live in Beverly Hills in some gated house, and I'm like, I rent my house, I have a normal life, my kids go to, regular.
Yeah, they would think that if you were on a big 90s TV
school,
sitcom.
Like, I don't live some lavish lifestyle, I haven't been working a ton because of the pandemic, so I'm like, look, we're using some coupons, maybe not. I'm not coupon clipping, but like, but I definitely am like, can I get 25% off of something if I buy it?
Sure.
I live a really normal life. It is what it is, but I do think people. I know even in my comments, when I talk about, different political stuff or raising awareness for this, people are like, well, why don't you just, buy this, or why don't you just invest? And I'm like, if I could, I would. But I don't have the money. I wish I lived the life that you think I do. I live a really relatively normal life.
Are the checks from the residuals from the first season of Full House, are they still good?
Are they?
It depends. Here's the thing about residuals is that they renew a contract. So like the first time they renew the contract, you're like, oh cool, I get paid more per episode. But then as it runs, which Full House has run forever, as it runs, with each showing, the thing goes down. So
the thing goes down. Really, Jodie? So you're losing money every time they play that show? Wow. Okay.
Look, I couldn't live on my residuals. People are like, oh, you must be making millions. You're like, I couldn't live on it. I could have a studio apartment. Yeah. Maybe not even in LA. It's not. I understand what living a normal life is like, and I'm actually really grateful for that.
Good for you.
Because I don't have this weird reality that I'm out of touch with. I'm like, oh no, I get having to make ends meet and freaking out that you can't, and being a single mom and having 2 kids and being like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, how do I do this?
Really, Jodie? Really, Jodie? That's good. You get to be humbled, even when you're an actress. It's great. It's great. I'm not sure how you only have enough money for a studio apartment after you was on a big 90s TV sitcom that's still playing to this day. But okay. I hope you're able to get more money than what you're getting. Wow. Wow. And she was one of the main characters on the show. Wow. Y'all like, comment, share, comment, and most of all, subscribe to the channel. Let's get up to that 1K subscribers plus more. Alright? Catch y'all on the next.
Some of the things that go with being a public